How's it going, everyone? It's been a little while since I've made a video. I got pretty sick. I didn't want to make any content where I'm coughing and sniffling the whole time. That's pretty annoying to listen to. My voice is still a little bit raspy, but I think I'm finally feeling good enough to make a video. Just because I haven't been making content doesn't mean I haven't been playing Arena. I've actually been playing a pretty decent amount. I've really been enjoying Alchemy lately with the new cards, and I am convinced that this is the new best card in Alchemy. It's extremely easy to loop with Nurturing Pixie, Dedicated Dollmaker. Even the Mischievous Lookout can bring it back as a creature. So as you can see, we've been crushing with this deck. I'm 83%. These are games that I just played on my PC. I did play quite a few games on my phone while I was laying in bed having my little pity party, but my record is pretty good. I've got all the way up to number 24. There's 12 days left. I actually think I could quit playing now and I would still hit top 250, but I think this season we'll go as far as we can. So going back to the deck list, it's pretty simple. We have Scavenger and a bunch of enchantments to grow things. Nurturing Pixie and Hopeless Nightmare is a pretty good combo in its own. Dollmaker works great with the Shines Again, Overlord, Momentum Breaker. Just a lot of things to blink, put back to your hand. A lot of value with this deck. It's pretty easy to play, and I think it's one of the best decks in Alchemy right now. A really popular deck in Alchemy right now is the Ornate Imitations. So in the sideboard, we have 3 Ancient Vendettas for that. We also have 3 Duress we like to bring in. You can bring in Exercise too. We have a couple Day of Judgments and a split up for creature-based decks, Authority of the Consuls for mono red, and a couple Ghost Vacuum for reanimate style decks. So pretty simple sideboard strategy. Let's just get into some games and see if we can get our rank even higher this season. Alrighty, Nurturing Pixie, don't have anything to bounce. I think this hand is okay though. Festering Gulch. I mean, I don't really like just playing out a Pixie here, especially when I have Momentum Breaker in hand. Alright, well, since they did nothing, I guess we'll play the Lookout. I kind of want to save the Momentum Breaker. And now we'll get some nice value out of it. Now we draw the Hopeless Nightmare too. I think what I like doing is probably playing the Nightmare plus Momentum Breaker here. And then... Actually, no, we want to get a Pixie down so we can do more damage. Yeah, let's play the Breaker, then we'll play Pixie. And we'll bring this back to our hand. So I feel pretty good at this point with this hand. I mean, Dollmaker, Nightmare, Momentum Breaker, it's all pretty solid. Okay. No big deal. Well, they know this has got to be coming, right? Part of me thinks I should have just played the Courtyard. Like, if I didn't have this Dollmaker, I might have held on to the Pixie to see what I need. Like, if I might need this Momentum Breaker again. But since I have the Dollmaker, I think I can just go ahead and play out this Pixie. Things get really fun, too, when you start sacrificing these and bringing them back with the rat. Alright. They are going to get it back. What's your last card? Oh, they have a bunch of cards in their deck. I didn't even realize that. Well, you have to. So they're going to go to 12. We're going to bring them down to 8. I think we just have lethal. Because we'll have the Doll Maker, blink the Hopeless Nightmare. That's an extra 2 points of damage. Plus we have 6 on board. So if their play is just like bring this back tapped, then we should just be able to win. We might just be getting roped here too. And I know this is a pretty frustrating deck to play against, so I guess I understand. Hopeless Nightmare is a... It is a Hopeless Nightmare. It is a very frustrating card to play against. So, understandable. Understandable, but unacceptable. Alright, first game, opponent was salty and roped us out. We gained 2 rank points. Love to see it. Alright, we won the dice roll. It's always nice. 0 lands, so that's a mulligan. Heavy lands, that's pretty unfortunate. I hate keeping this, but I don't want to go down to 5. If I draw a Pixie, then we're in business. That's actually a fantastic draw, especially with Doll Maker in my hand. There's a Pixie. I think I like taking Pixie here. Next turn I can Doll Maker, the Overlord, plus Pixie the Nightmare. They're playing a Case of the Lost Witness, so I guess it's Jeskai Control? I think they probably have sweepers in this deck, so I'm not too big of a fan of getting the Mothlight. Yeah, let's play the Pixie. Hopefully they don't have a split up here. Like, split up will absolutely wreck me. Oh, come on. Okay. That's not bad. A shanty? Okay. Well, since they did that, I was going to play out this other Hopeless Nightmare. Or do I want to just get... They discarded a Day of Judgment. Alright, so there's a really good chance they just have another Day of Judgment here. So for that reason, I think I'm just going to play the Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, well maybe... It's kind of a weird deck. I'm going to take a Pixie. I want to try to make them discard as much as possible. That's great. I can get a Momentum Breaker. I'm assuming that there's a Day of Judgment coming here because they discarded one. Yeah, makes sense. I actually think I'm going to play Momentum Breaker here. Have them discard another card. If they have another sweeper, I want to hold on to this Nurturing Pixie. Okay, they have the Fibblethip. Alright, well, case is now solved. So they're going to start playing stuff off the top. So I need to try to aggro them out as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think I like this play. Alright, well they're playing off the top, literally the top, because they get to play cards from here. It's another case. But we have lethal on board, plus an overlord. Just don't find a Day of Judgment. Okay. They're gonna draw another card. We still have the Momentum Breaker in the graveyard, so I can have them sacrifice a creature. And that's going to be a lethal attack. Yeah, they were dead multiple ways there. Alright, so I think Duress comes in. This Overlord of the Mistmoors is a little frightening. I don't think I bring in Vendetta. I could bring in my Enchantment Hates. Kind of a weird deck. It's kind of like Control, but it's kind of aggro-y too. I guess what they want to do is, I'm guessing Dedicated Dollmaker's like their only 2-drop, right? Or I guess they have Fibblethip if they play the case. So I'm assuming that this is always going to hit a Dollmaker or a Fibblethip if they played the case. I don't like Processionist in this match. I don't really like Momentum Breaker either. I think I'm fine with this. Also, opponent with the ominous 666 rank. We can't let the devil win, you know? Cannot let the devil win. Not the best hand again, but Dollmaker's a good pickup. If I play the Courtyard, that means I don't get to play the Shines again. But we'll risk drawing an untapped land. And I don't really want to play the Dollmaker or the Pixie here, unfortunately. Alright, opponent might need lands. That's unfortunate. Ah, they're gonna have a Overlord, huh? Yeah. Alright. Give me a good draw. I think I have to do this now so they don't play a Dollmaker on me. And they had the Dollmaker. Alright. This is gonna be a tough one, I think. Oh, wait, whoa, I meant to play this. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I thought I clicked this. We'll blame that on the sickness. We just wasted our Dollmaker. Alright, we're not gonna beat that, so... I think I'm still fine with this sideboard plan. I just, if they get their Overlords and the Dollmaker, it's gonna be tough. We had a pretty slow hand there. We had a pretty non-functional hand there. There's not enough mana in that hand. This hand kind of sucks too. Alright, well, I'm going to take the hemp because they have one land right now. They have one other land. So they desperately need to find some more lands. They did. And it's a surveil land, so if it's not a land, it gets to go bye-bye. Alright, I'm going to take a very aggressive line here. Well, you know they don't want to discard that land. And we're kind of gonna go all in on this this scavenger. Oh, then I drew these cards backwards, didn't I? Oh, that sucks. All right, no land. All right, it's a tap land. Oh. If they have nothing, we win. Let's go. We beat the devil. We beat the devil. GG's though. That was a tight game. If they didn't stumble on the mana, it could have definitely went the other way. Alrighty, beautiful hand. Beautiful, beautiful hand. I'm going to start off with the Nightmare, and then we're going to play the Overlord, and then the Dollmaker. Randy Drildo. Drildo? Or Drildo? Drildo sounds a little too much like dildo, so maybe it's Drildo. Alright. Don't want to misclick again. Oh, we whiffed. Big whiffs. Never seen this card played. Outside of Limited, I think. Do we want to play the Pixie? I think we do. I think we do. But oh shit, I have double block. I can't. Oh no! We didn't think about that, did we? God damn it. Alright, mistakes were made again. I needed to play the Backstreet. I told you guys, I'm a little tired, okay? It's the cold just taking its toll on my brain. There was no need to play this swamp. We had to play the Backstreet, so we have double white next turn. Now we don't have double white. It's alright. Opponent is basically playing a limited deck, I think. Oh, here we go. I'm going to play Mothlight. Screw the Pixie. I don't know. This deck could definitely just have like a big ornate imitations on me and just totally wreck me. It's always a possibility. Have them discard. Are they playing all foundations? Did this person just start playing Arena? I feel bad. That might be the case. Oh, I'm dumb too. I meant to, Nah, I could have tapped this. I don't want to tap that. Tap, tap. Alright. We'll be satisfied with this. Okay, they've had enough. I guess I bring in Day of Judgment. I guess it's a bunch of mediocre creatures. Maybe a split up too. I'm gonna cut down on the lookout. I don't think it's going to be too grindy of a match. Yeah, we can lose by getting mana screwed, that's for sure. Come on, deck. I just need to draw one more land to be functional. Oh, they gave me... I didn't even realize they let me go first. Sheesh. Alright, I'm guessing Randy is a new player. Okay. Well, I feel bad you have to go up against, like, the number 20 person when you're just got the gold or something with your Foundations deck. Wow, I didn't even rank up. Okay. GG's. Alrighty. Go first. This hand is kind of ass. I'm going to take a mulligan on that. We can surely do better than that. We'll try this hand. I'm going to put back a courtyard, I think. This hand isn't, like, spectacular by any means, but I think it's okay. Like, maybe Mothlight goes off. Who knows? Momentum Breaker might just be absolutely worthless in this matchup. Okay. So I'm just going to play another Mothlight. And I still have the option to play anything. I can Momentum Breaker, Pixie it. We'll use the Pixie to tap. That way I can play this other Mothlight. And we are just going very wide. Alright, we shut down their ramp. So, I'm guessing they're playing Fountain Port Charmer and some big dumb creatures. So bring in Day of Judgment and split up. I'm gonna cut down on Lookout, I think. I'm gonna try this. The lookout with the momentum breaker is pretty good. It is pretty good. I'll try it. Give me an untapped land. Oh, I want this too. But I think I have to take lands. Well, I'm going to try to keep them off ramp again. Ooh, that's a good one. At least I drew a land. All right, if they have another Realm Warden, I'm going to be in trouble, I think. No Realm Warden. Oh, God damn it. That's basically the same thing. All right, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, boys. I mean, if I can hit a land, we can play a Hopeless Nightmare for 5. Otherwise, we're going to be pretty locked out of this game. I also need them to, like, not have anything else. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Dollmaker just doesn't do anything, huh? I guess I'll block their Dollmaker. Just really need to hit that untapped land. Really need to hit that untapped land, don't we? So if I can get to this Day of Judgment, I think I could probably win this game. But, it's starting to look a little grim. See if they want to sack the fish. Oh, wait, they can put a counter on it. I forgot. Oh, no! Oh, and then we drew the land, too. I don't really think there's a way to win. You're welcome. All right, well, Realm Warden, pretty bad for us. Pretty bad. I don't think it changes my sideboard plan, really. I need a Thoughtseize. All right. I bet you they kept a hand with Realm Warden in it, and I'm pretty light on lands. What is this deck? Okay. We're hitting lands, so that's good. At least now if they play Realm Warden, I can Dollmaker the Breaker. Yep, they had it. That way I'll at least, like, keep me from them having a Dollmaker and things getting out of control with the Realm Warden. Don't have another one. I guess I can convoke this thing, and that's pretty decent, I guess. Although I would like to get full value from this. That's a Dollmaker. That's also a whiff. Well, hopefully they didn't bring in a sweeper. Alright. As long as I have this Moth Light, I feel pretty decent about the Realm Warden, because I can just convoke. Did we have that second game and I just missed it? I don't know. Maybe. We're blaming it on the medicine again. If we make any mistakes in this video, we blame it on the illness. Just Day of Judgment here, win the game. Dollmaker on nothing. And a Pixie. So this will get exiled. They can put a counter on it in response. It's still face down, right? Yeah, I never get to see what it is. So this costs 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus, I have 2 left over. If I attack with everything, I could just wait and see how they block. Like, if they want to double up on this Overlord, like here, they put the Dollmaker and the Pixie on the Overlord. I could portent the Dollmaker. Sure. Let's just, let's do it. Lookout's a big one. I have a Shrines again and a Breaker. Alright, so they're just going to go block, block, block. I don't mind that. Oh, I forgot this taps for mana. Alright, I kind of screwed this turn up, but everything's going to be fine. Everything is gonna be just fine. Let's see what she got. A Sheltered by Ghost. They're gonna take my Overlord, I'm assuming. Alright, I need to focus here and not throw this game. I feel like I'm kind of throwing this game. Oh, that's nasty. Well, I guess we're going to be playing Split Up next turn. Maybe I get this to survive. Alright. I am kind of throwing this game, aren't I? Feels like I'm throwing the game a little. Alright, I need you to stop drawing pixies, because this collector's cage has just been absolutely going off on me. God damn it. Alright, opponent has drawn pretty well for themselves. I think we're gonna die. I think we're actually gonna lose this game. I think I played very poorly. Unfortunately. I can gain a little life with this. Alright, just draw a land. Thank God. I could take 8 here. Plus this would be 9. Can I go to 2? Damn, did I throw this game. Alright, give me a sweeper. That's not a sweeper. God. Opponent drew too well. Alright, I really screwed this game up, didn't I? I kind of underestimated the opponent and did not play tightly one bit. They drew fucking fantastic, though. I will say that. Good God. We drew shitty. Let's say that. All right, well, at least I only lost one rank. We got that going for us. All right, let's have a better game. I love this hand. This is exactly what I want to be doing with this deck. I want to be playing Hopeless Nightmare, Nurturing Pixie, Hopeless Nightmare, Hopeless Nightmare. And we got the Doppelgang Ornate Imitations deck. So we got a pretty good start for this. Now we're just hoping that we draw another land. If I draw another black land, I can make them discard 2 cards. Okay, they already have enchantment hates. Okay. Well, Duress, Vendetta. I mean, I could bring in Exercise if I want. It's just getting smaller and smaller. How do I make it big again? There we go. So in this matchup, they're gonna have sweepers. I usually take out some of my creatures, and I think Momentum Breaker's not very good in this matchup. Actually, I'm gonna sideboard like this. Yeah, I like that. I guess we'll see how many Overlords and things like that, how many enchantments they're playing first. Because we don't know for sure. This hand looks good. Another Hopeless Nightmare. I love that start. More enchantment hate. That is 5 mana enchantment hate, though. And you know this is incredibly frustrating. Do they have a counterspell? Oh, I should have duressed first, but I wanted to replay the Hopeless Nightmare, you know? Alright, so they got some high stuff. So maybe I took out my... I guess I took out my removal a little too early. Alright, let this be a spell. Thank God. I mean, I'm not feeling great since they have the Aven. That really sucks. If we lose this game, though, I guess we'll bring back in the breakers. All right. Well, unless they have white, they'll never be able to play it. What? They do have, like, Cornucopia, so very possible. God, being heisted every turn, that's really shitty. I took out all the breakers, too. Okay. I would have kept untapped Black Source. I just don't think we can beat like the amount of card advantage and card selection they're getting here. Like, that's just absolutely insane. So it looks like they're playing like more high stuff than we anticipated. I mean, we might actually be able to aggro them out if they're not careful. Like, they're going to 7 here. And I have lethal with a counter coming on this lookout. They're still attacking. Should be pretty easy to find a creature, though, from my deck and have a blocker. Yeah. They can replay a lookout. Cornucopia. Do they have another land? I guess I should have, maybe I should have Hopeless Nightmare in my upkeep. They're still attacking. That's an Overlord. Actually, we just win. Why'd they do that? Okay, well, they just forgot they were at a low life total, I guess. I don't know. We'll take it, though. Back to 21. GG's. I think this hand is fine. Let's probably be our last game, so let's try to finish on a win. And we're playing against rabbits. Yeah, losing the dice roll sucks. Okay, that Fabled Passage is huge, though. I guess it might not be rabbits. They could be playing like black, white. Okay, and it's rabbits. There's a forest. Fountainport Bell. I think that I am going to just play the Momentum Breaker here. More lands. Like, once they start making a bunch of creatures, this card gets very bad. So, let's try to get some value out of it while we still can. I would love to get rid of this Quest Caller. Hopefully, yes, they don't have another creature, so that's good. And by get rid of it, I should have played the Backstreet. I guess it doesn't matter, really. So next turn I can play Mothlight plus the Shines. Ooh, okay. Alright, well... yeah, Mothlight. Play the Hopeless Nightmare. They're pretty low on cards. Hair Apparent. Alright, so I'm guessing that they're playing the card that brings all their shit back. I forgot what it's called. And that's going to be a pretty bad one for us. Raise the Past? Is that what it's called? So if they get to 4 mana... I would like to discard the rest of these cards, so maybe I can hit a Pixie here. Overlord's not bad. Dollmaker's fine. I think I'm going to have them discard, because I am really worried about Raise the Past. Bite down. Maybe I'm just being fearful over nothing. Oh, I should have tapped this, damn it. That was a mistake. There's a pixie. I mean, how bad is it going to be? They're going to get Heir Apparent, Quest Caller, the Sanctifier. I guess it's not too bad, but they needed, if that's their last card is Raise the Past, and then they drew a land. All right. I'm assuming that's what their deck is, since they're playing Heir Apparent. Who knows? Day of Judgment split up. I think that's right. I could bring in Ghost Vacuum if I really was afraid of that. I'm not, though. All right, let's try this. I could cut down on breakers instead, because, you know, they're gonna have Offspring and tokens, so potentially the breaker could get pretty bad in this matchup. We'll see what happens. Ugh. All right, not a bad 6. No 1-drop, you love to see it. All right, Day of Judgment is some good insurance. But our deck is all about playing an Overlord and playing a Dollmaker on that Overlord. All right, we whiffed. Just a little whiff there. Pretty slow start from the opponent. Very slow start. Pick your poison. That's naughty. Into a Heir Apparent. That's decent, I guess. I mean, this lets me attack. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to play this Day of Judgment. Alright, here's our parenting. I think we're just gonna pass. Hopefully they kind of overextend here. Again, I think it's a Raise the Past deck. That's why they're playing these stupid Heir Apparents. Alright. Give me a rat. Shrine is good. I mean, I guess I want both these cards. I could have put back Dollmaker, I don't know. I think that I need to draw another Day of Judgment for when they play Erase the Past on me. Yeah, we're gonna have to sweep the board next turn. This is big damage here. Oh Lord. That card sucks. It taps them. Alright, land and to Raise the Past. Do you have it? Helping Hand, that's not bad. Okay, there's our last sweeper. We put another Day Judgment in the graveyard already. Let's play Mothlight. Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! No, they don't have it. They got a Sanctifier. Damn it, the second Mothlight sucks. Oh, they had a Buxton. All right. I mean, once this goes to 3, everything's gonna have flying. Plus, we have Dollmaker on a Hopeless Nightmare. I don't really know. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good, I guess. Except the fact that they're gonna die now. Good game. All right. Well, we ended up going, what, 6-1, I think, for the video. So this deck is good, guys. This deck is good. GG's. All right, so for the outro here, I mean, I've been working on this deck for about a week straight. Like, the entire time I was sick, I was just kind of tuning this deck, getting it how I like it. I don't really have any changes I want to make based on that video. I think this deck is good to go as is. You can always adjust things based on your personal preference. If you want to play more Mothlight or if you want to play more Portents, go right ahead. But the bread and butter of the deck is always going to be Hopeless Nightmare, bounce it with Pixie, or play a Scavenger, get something real beefed up. Dollmaker your Overlord. I mean, there's just a lot of synergy in a lot of different places with this deck. I think the sideboarding plan is super simple. I think the game plan for the deck is super simple. I think this is just an excellent deck to play if you want to get to high mythic levels in Alchemy. So like always, appreciate you watching, and hopefully my voice gets a little better and doesn't sound like a 80-year-old smoker for the next video, but I will see y'all next time.
Hey guys, Siege Rhino here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blah.